everyone, this is Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to this video. Okay, I'm trying to just, anyway, don't worry about it. You guys, this is part 3. I'm probably going to connect these videos together because I'll do a part 1 and 2, but part 3, I have a part 3 on my Kimmy Wyatt channel. There is the Cash App. Okay, Cash App is right there. Send me a letter, an email to let me know that you have sent me a tip, donation, orders. After you send it, send me an email to let me know what you did. If it's an order, please, 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 where the description is for this video, and this video will probably be on YouTube, look at the description and it will give you a little rundown of, put description, price, product number, and all of that. But that's right there where the description is for the video. But send that in a separate, send that separately. Hold on, y'all. Just a moment. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna even, y'all stop acknowledging idiots, even if you know they're doing something. Just try to stop acknowledging them. You see that? I just want you guys to see the camera. Okay, you see it? But it's plugged into this wall. This is why I have so much stuff to tell. I don't even plug this camera into this wall at all. I don't plug this camera into any devices in any. Oh, there it is. Oh, how cute. I don't plug this camera into. See, if I didn't let y'all know that I knew why that was happening, it would still be happening. Okay, I don't plug my camera, my camera. I use portable. I use portable devices to plug to charge up my devices. Videos coming up on that. But part 1 and 2, what I was saying in the videos, I was talking about the Nephilims. The Nephilims that the Nephilims was a result of the third of the demons, archangels, that got cast down into the abyss from heaven because they would not obey God. Lucifer, Satan, being the head demon, and they got cast down, and then humans were creation next. Now, I want y'all to notice something. Now, when the phone went out, part 2 and part 1, I got a notice that it was going out, so that was me. I just didn't plug it in. But did y'all notice this phone doing this thing? It wasn't going back to part 2. Did you know? And at the beginning of this one, did you know? Did y'all see how it was fuzzy? When I started talking about the end of part 2 and the beginning of this one, it started getting fuzzy. I don't know if it was in part 2. Yeah, it started getting fuzzy. If it's not in part 2, part 3. When I start talking about the Nephilims, demons, I got so much to show y'all. It's not even, put it this way, I now know who they are. I've been wondering who the hell is this that's messing with me? When you ask God, and it's been taking a minute, I'm like, okay, God, I've been asking you. I'm clairaudient, clairestissent, clairestance. I'm like, what? These demons or these witches and warlocks? Who is this that's messing with me? Come on now. You ask and ye shall receive. Come on. This is your word at me. And it wasn't happening. And then some things happen, you guys. God is so good. Confirmation to what I was already thinking. And I'll give you a little tip. Y'all stop astral projecting. If you're astral projecting, I don't care what no one says. You have a demon on you. That's and then some of these people go to church. I'm sorry if you love the Lord. But when you're astral projecting, some people call it lucid dreaming or doing lucid dreaming. is a little different. I mean, that's when your dreams seem so real, but your soul is still in your body. When you start astral projecting out of your body to go visit other people while you're asleep, that's demonic on all corners of the earth. Although possible. And it's been some very sweet people. There's videos, how to astral project. I'm going to tell you how to astral project. Why are you telling people how to astral project? First of all, that's like showing how to hacking this and hacking this. I will never do a video showing someone how to hack into something, even though I know how to do it. So you guys, look, it's just, we're in the end times, and I was talking about Revelations. Let me hurry up and hurry this up. So the angels that got, the third of the angels that got cast down, okay, with Satan, next in line after the archangels, next in line in creation was the humans. They got cast down because per Satan's lead, they didn't want to be over the humans. In other words, on assignment. If God sent Archangel Michael is a perfect example. Although he's only one angel, Archangel Michael's job, for lack of words, is to watch over mankind. If God sends Archangel Michael to protect you, you are divinely protected. No one's going to kill you. No one's going to do a damn thing to you. They can try to poison your food. You're going to wake up just like you did the day before. And I know there's billions of people on the planet, but that's his job. Okay. Azrael, Archangel, we got that one. Satan and Archangel Michael are scared of this one. Azrael, look him up, Azreal. That's the bad one. That's the death angel. But then some people say he's not even an angel, but he was one of the archangels. That's his job. He's gonna come tap you on your shoulder and tell you to come on. It's time for you to go. And that includes the archangels. That's why Satan, former archangel, and Archangel Michael are scared of him. Because God, let me tell y'all something about God. When God, regardless of your purpose on this planet, archangel, seraphim, cherubim, all eyes, all seeing eyes, whatever he created, when he tells you it's time, or it is time to get up off of her, die, do this, do that, guess what you're going to have to do? Archangels have been here forever, been around forever. Do you know if God wanted to get rid of Archangel Michael right now, as I'm speaking, he can literally leave him alone. Just tell him, hey, dude. Thank you for your help. I no longer need you. And Archangel Michael would die. But guess who would come tap him on the shoulder? That damn Azrael. I said, God dog it. Now, when you got Satan scared of an archangel, look him up. He's not there to scare you. You won't even see him. Azrael's job, duty, is he's the death angel. He is the one that takes you up and carries you where the hell you supposed to go. He can't prevent your death. He can't tell you, give you more time. He can't do any of that. His job, he's dark. He's a dark angel. His job, not mean. He's just a dark angel. His job is to, y'all heard of the Grim Reaper? Okay, that would be Azrael. Okay, he's going to come tap you on the shoulders. You're not going to feel it. Come on, time to go. See, a lot of you thought when you die, you just died. No. Archangel Azrael is going to be there. You are not going to see him. And he's going to take your body up. Not physically. He's the one, your soul. He's the one that takes your soul on to where it's supposed to go. The soul never dies, and the eyes are the window to the soul. Just like I told a lady the other day, I said, let me tell you something. We were talking about death. I saw my mother in a dream, and I'm not going to cry, y'all. Oh my God. I had seen my mother prior. My mother died in years ago. Okay. I thought that this person was my mother. I never hardly had dreams about my mother, but I thought, dreams with my mother. And of course, I had something to eat, probably a family reunion. Don't ever eat in your dreams. That's why I tell y'all, drink plenty of water before you go to sleep, because that way you'll have to get up and break your dream state if you have to go use the restroom. I remember me telling y'all that. Drink plenty of water before you go to sleep, because this is going to block the incubus and succubus attacks in your sleep and the witching hour, because you have to probably get up and go use the restroom, and they're not going to be able to attack you. Now, you're going back to sleep, but you broke it or probably stopped it. But I saw my mother in a dream, you guys. She's looking just like herself, big booty and all, y'all, and years ago. But the last time I saw my mother, but that wasn't my mother. I didn't know it. I'm going to tell you guys right now, off the record, how you're going to know that a loved one is your family. Now, they can't come back. No. The soul never dies, woo-woo. Their physical body is dead, but their soul is still alive. Okay? That's number one. And keep in mind, this is going to sound weird to some of you, especially preachers. Well, look, didn't Jesus, didn't he rise on the third day? So don't tell this one that mankind can't rise the soul out on whatever day. I don't know what day, but you don't tell me that you can't see your mother, your son. Don't tell me that. I know when my mother passed away, I'm sitting on the stairwell weeping, had just dropped my kids off to school. And I'm sitting on the stairwell crying my heart out. Had my CD player, the tall ones, she's been dead for a minute. The tall CD players with the little speakers on the side. And I had, the 3-track, the 3 CD that rotated around. Yeah, and I was playing probably Denise Williams' Black Butterfly, probably her CD. Which is why I dedicate that song amongst a couple of them to my mom. But regardless, it was Denise Williams, I'll never forget. And I was sitting on the stairwell, and all of a sudden, just crying my heart out, 3rd or 4th step. And all of a sudden, I started hearing this. I'm like, in my ear. So I got up and went to the component set. I'm like, what the hell is that? But I kind of knew. I said, this is, no. I'm hearing somebody trying to talk to me. So I went to the component set and turned it down, came back and sat down in that same spot. No sooner than my butt hit the steps, because I'm sitting on the stairwell, okay? No sooner than my butt hit one of the steps, I'm hearing this again in my ear. After that, someone touched me on my elbow. And that was confirmation. Amongst another time, I'll tell y'all about that later. I knew that was my mother. You know how I knew it was my mother? I went to my mother's home, and I was in the living room with her, probably fixing to leave, but I remember I was standing up, and we both were standing up. And she was on one side of the couch, and I was on she had a real nice furniture. But I was on the front of the couch where your knees would be, and she was in behind the couch. And it wasn't up against the wall. This was you had the big love seat. And she was behind it, because you could walk behind it, in the living room. And we were talking, and I said, Mama, I said, if you could come back, I said, what would you come back as? My mother See how God will have you asking some stuff? My mother said I would come back without hesitation. I would come back as a cat. I said, a cat? You don't even like cats. She said, well, that's what I would come back as. She didn't lie. I have a lot of circumstances and evidence that's coming up. I'll tell y'all about this cat that followed me every freaking different apartments, sitting on top of my vehicle. Out of all the damn vehicles in the apartment complex, you on top of mine. But my mother also, second question, I said, how would you let me know that you're around? Now, what made me ask my mama these questions? See how God will have you doing things years prior than someone's death, so you will know. I said, well, Mama, how would you let me know that you want to come as a cat, but how would you let me know that it's you? She said two things, or however I said it. She said, I would touch you on your elbow. Y'all, that day, that morning, when I was crying about my mother, I had just taken the kids to school, came back, and I heard the in my ear. I knew, especially after I turned the component set down. I didn't turn it all the way down because I didn't want it to be obvious if it was her. I just got up, walked to it, and turned it down, so I could hear better. And what I did when it sat back down, so I said, okay, if this is my mother, I don't want to scare her by running over there, turning the component set off. So I just turned it down like it was too loud. I was like, let me go turn this down. I played it off. And when I sat back down, you guys, I heard in my ear again. You couldn't decipher the words of what that person was saying or what was being said. But you could hear that it was a voice. And you could hear, I could hear. But the words were, I couldn't hear what they were saying. But when she touched my elbow, ooh-hoo-wee, that's when I knew. I said, this is my mother. And I spoke to her, and I told her I loved her, blah, 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 blah. I told my mother I was not mad at her. Because I told you, my mama, every argument we had, my mother started it. See, that's what the family didn't know. She started it. And from I'm talking from a teenager on up. Or before I was a teenager. My mother, although she was a good mother, she was just, she was always right. I mean, she was the one that was right. And what I mean by that, she knew she was wrong, but she would call the family, my aunts, and say, Kimmy did this and Kimmy did that. It was always Kimmy did. She never told what she did for Kimmy to do what she did. She never told that part. She was just, but that was, I learned that was just who my mother was, and that was just who she was. So I prayed about that, you guys, and but I still honored my mother. That's who she was. That's just. So it came to the point to solve the problem. I started getting off the phone as fast as I could with my mom. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Bye. Because I didn't want to get into an argument or whatever. Or if I came by to visit her, she always cooks. So I'll go get something to eat and hurry up and get on up out of there. Not where it was obvious, but, But I was raised by one of the most wonderful ass women on the planet who made me the person that I am today, who introduced me to God, who sent me to church, who did all of these wonderful things. She cooked. She was the eighth wonder of the world. I think we have 8, 7 or whatever that one is not there, a ninth wonder. She was. I wish I could be a third. Not that I consider myself a bad parent. I don't care what no one else says, but I wish I could be a third of the woman my mother was. She was I'm a go-getter too. I got a lot of her traits, don't get me wrong. But my mother was just that mom. Like, oh my God. So you got kids out here that got a whooping. A whooping? Y'all, I'm going to tell you, and I don't mind revealing this. I hardly ever whoop my kids. I had good kids. So this is why I'm like, what? Where y'all get those? Whatever. My kids hardly ever got a whooping. They were good kids. My mother, I'm going to say something to some of y'all, and this is going to sound like pure bona fide abuse. And if my brothers are on here on this channel, one of them is deceased, they will tell you I am telling the bona fide truth. Let me tell you, regardless of my mama being a good mom, she was an old school mother. And I'm going to get back to this. Y'all know some of the stuff we got whooped with? Y'all post your comments. Not only did we get whooped with switches that we had to go get. I'm in my 50s. And you better bring one back that was a skinny one. Don't bring them big, y'all know. I know some of y'all right now is laughing because it's funny in hindsight, but it wasn't funny at the time. We got whoopings, we got hit with shoes. We got hit with switches. My mother had a whip. We got whooped, which we got whooped with. We got a bull whip. I'm serious. We got whooped with extension cords. Where we got whips all over our damn body. But guess what? We had to go to school the next day. You got kids out here that are grown talking about a whooping they got. What the heck? A whooping that you deserved? Do you not know what we used to get whoopings with? I said a whip. What you whip a bull with? What you whip a whip? But you get them a little spanking or something. Now, mind you, they did what they did. Okay, clarification. They did what they did, and they want to sit there and get mad. Years later, what? Oh, that woman that I introduced you to, that you really love, that I love too. Don't get me wrong. You thought that you was gonna get away with some shit had you been one of my siblings. I'm so sorry that's what you thinking. You lucky because of the type of whoopings we had. Now, I just had to say that to you guys. It's a little side note, 2309. And just honor thy mother and father does not mean that you have to get along. What it does mean is that you have high respect and high regard for them. Doesn't mean y'all have to see. There's no relationship where everybody's going to see eye to eye on everything. Keep it real. Mama, daughter, mama, son, mama, cousin, whomever it is. There's that you living in a fantasy. But that doesn't mean that you dishonor them. Two different things. Because the Bible says clearly, honor thy father and thy mother, or thy days will be shortened. Y'all know what that means? Leave that alone. I'm going to go. It's late, 24:08 in. You guys just, I'm going to try to put all these videos together, at least 2 and 3, part 2 and 3. So you guys just, this will be coming up soon. Right here, this video will come up soon. But as I was saying in part 2, you guys be careful using your devices around people. Be careful. I'm going to find out exactly the name of this device. I know that these devices are like transmitters for which you can pass by someone or get within the vicinity of the area of someone who doesn't know that you have this in your backpack. doesn't know that this person has it in their backpack or their pocket in their vehicle. They're passing real slow by you. But this device is in the vehicle. They're able to, it's a scanner of sorts. They're able to scan that area and get all of the mobile device numbers of whatever's in that area if that device is on. And that device does not have to be on the internet, or better yet, have Wi-Fi and our data enabled. That's scary in it. The SIM card that's in the device, depending on the device. They can actually extract the SIM card number. This is how SIM card mirroring is done. Once they got that SIM card, they're going to use that number from that SIM card, your SIM card that goes to your phone, where you make your phone calls, your data, get your text messages, all of that, has a twin now. Have you guys ever talked to someone, where you been? And you think they're just saying, where you been? Oh, girl, you know, I went to the store. No, wait, you can't call nobody back? You can't call me back? What you talking about? You haven't called me? Girl, I called you 3 days ago. 3 days ago? I haven't gotten a call. And then here come a little argument. It may not be detrimental, but you guys going to go back and forth with them for a minute. And you're going to wonder, how is it that you missed that call? It's not even showing up in your call log. They left you a voicemail on top of that, which you did not get. They left you text messages 2 days before or after that or whatever that you did not get. You know why you didn't get them? Because your SIM card was mirrored. They got them. And all of this ties together, y'all. You think these idiots, you see all these jobs, fake jobs, they're real jobs, but somebody else got the job with your credentials. Fake power of attorney, fake marriage license, fake registered vehicles, that's the DMV, that's the Department of Motor Vehicles, that's the government. Fake bank accounts, fake business license, fake insurance, fake will and trust. The will and trust is real, but the person who put out the will and trust either is alive, but they fist to kill them. They're gonna put the drugs. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna go come in the house and replace their drugs. This is usually elderly people, and you know those pills that have the capsules where you can take both ends off and separate them. Guess what they're going to put off in that? Guess who's going to take the pills? Because they're going to close it back up and put it back in the medicine bottle. My mother and my best friend that passed away. I got so many videos, y'all. All this time, my family we thought that my mother just up and got up out of here. Don't get me wrong. We all have to go. Well, I don't see how that happened because my mama healthy. It don't matter if you healthy or not. If he tell you, if he tap you on the shoulders, it's time to go. It's time to go. But did they go when God wanted them to go? There's a difference. Well, Kimmy, why would they do that? What's the purpose of them messing with the elderly? Or if not the elderly alone, messing with people and messing with their medicine. The reason why they're messing with the medicine is because they have properties. Okay? They may have a house. They may have a car that someone wants. But usually this is real estate. We're going to get them up out of here because they know what your will says. They know what your mom will has in it because they've come in her home or they followed her to the lawyer's office to see what blip, 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 or she got on the phone with Susie May and they were hacking in her phone and she told Susie May she's fixing to leave you everything. No, she can't have that. He ain't fixing to get that. We're going to get a fake power of attorney on her daughter. We're going to say we're married to her on top of that. We got to get rid of that daughter and put her in a fake insurance policy because we have a power of attorney. Y'all can't even get insurance. And I'm a walking bill of health because I'm already dead. You can't get insurance on a dead person. I can't even get life insurance because these idiots has gotten money on a life insurance policy on me. But I'm still walking on the planet. Make it make sense. Okay? That house will never come to me because I'm Lulu. I'm the Lulu. I'm married to this idiot who has a fake power of attorney on me. So that house is going to go to me. Yeah. But that's my husband. Y'all see where I'm going? I don't even, but I'm walking, healthy, eat every day, use a restroom, shit, piss, whatever. I'm still here on the planet, not knowing that I'm married to somebody that I'm not even married to. Not knowing that I'm considered, and see, that's what they were trying to do, make it seem like I was Delulu, something was wrong with me. No. Ain't nothing wrong with me. You wanted people to think that so that the purpose of gang stalking, so that when you do this fake power of attorney, it's going to seem legit. She crazy. Something wrong with her. But that's my husband. That's my wife. We were in a relationship. All of that done to steal your shit. Behind the scenes. And you know who they doing this shit to? First, let me tell you who's participating in it. Ooh-hoo-wee. Ignorant ass black folk. Secondary to Hispanics. The Hispanics are the ones that reel them in. What's up? I'll give you this. And the white people are one that got the Hispanics doing this, that, and the other. Organized crime is a level crime. You got people at the top, people in the middle, people right between. That's what it is. Organized crime. So they're going to get people to do their dirty work for them to get the job done. So that will that had your name on it, that house belonged to you, that house belonged to him, that house belonged to her, that house belonged to them, it doesn't matter. Because they're going to take that will, redo it over, where that house would go to them. That's the husband. You're not thinking straight. Something's wrong with you. You know, that's my wife, so I have the right to speak for her. I have the right to sit in for her. I have the right to sign documents on her behalf. I have the right to accept documents on her behalf. I have the right to do this. Blah, 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 blah. I have the right to do a whole bunch of things. Here we go down here with insurance. Okay? Same thing. And with power of attorney, you can have a power of attorney over your medical. These are your children. If I wanted to, I could have my son be my power of attorney when it came to anything dealing with my health, but I could have my daughter be my power of attorney for my finances. So my son would be the one to say, cut the card. If I'm in the hospital, cut the card. Because he's my power of attorney. But my son can't come to my daughter and get any kind of money because she was and would have been she is my, this is hypothetical, power of attorney for my finances. So that funeral, if there is one, I might be in a, what is they call when they burn a person? But that funeral, she gonna have control of all of that because she's my financial power of attorney. He would have to go to her, and when it comes to anything about finances, she would have had to come to him and this could be vice versa, this is hypothetical, when it came to my medicine, when it came to my doctor's appointments, when it came to anything, pulling the card, I've been in the hospital for 50 days, come on, let's go on and pull the card, she's not coming through. He's not coming through. That would have to come from him and no one else. This is why I'm telling you guys, check on your family, check on your documents, get your annual credit reports and check your credit history. We're going to shut this shit down. And I'm not just telling you this, I'm telling you because I'm a victim of it. And unlike some people, I wouldn't want nobody going through this, what I've been through. First of all, you wouldn't be able to handle it. You would have broke down on the 5th day. I'm just keeping it real. You would have gone crazy. One of the goals of gang stalking. You would have gone crazy. Y'all don't have, some of y'all see these videos I do? Oh, that's good. If you could step in my shoes and go back in time of some of the stuff that I have been through. See, I look good right now. I like to have fun. Look at my videos. You know my glory, but you don't know my story. Some of y'all, 99.9, no joke, % of y'all that would have to put my shoes on and go back in time and go through every fucking thing that I have gone through as a gang stalking victim. And I swear you would have taken yourself out of here. Hands down. You wouldn't even be here. You would have committed suicide. And there was an attempt. Oh boy. Not attempt. Ooh, thank you, Jesus. Correction. There was a thought. I'm like, God, who are these people? Why they keep on? What's going on? Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Why come you not? And how come you? I've been praying. Why they messing with me? Why when I get in this lane, all these cars get in the lane behind me? Why when I go here, I see the same people from my apartment complex. I'm 30 miles away from where. Who are these people? What's going on? Yeah, you wanna. And no offense to y'all's strength. You, and I mean you plural, not you. Like I'm pointing at anyone in particular. You wouldn't have been able to handle it. This is where, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this. This is where God's chosen comes in. You want to know if you chosen? God will never put anything on you than you can handle. And the chosen, sure in the if, can handle it, although they may not want to. That's why he hit them on the head. He touches them. You're gonna be one of my chosen. Oh, but there's clarification. God said, touch not my anointed. Which one of them has the upper hand in the situation? Chosen or anointed? Oh, you want to be one of his anointed because he said, touch not my anointed. He didn't say, touch not my chosen. See, let me tell you something. If you are anointed, well, just like if you are a targeted individual, you are going to be gang stalked. Just like if you wanted his anointed that he mentioned, you wanted his chosen. But don't get it twisted. Just like if you are a gang stalking victim, it does not mean you are targeted. You are a targeted individual, correction. Just like if you are one of God's chosen, it does not mean, this don't hurt some people's feelings, that don't mean you one of his anointed. No. God's anointed. Check that word out. Check it out. Chosen has their things they have to do. But when you're anointed, the reason why he says, touch not my anointed, is because every anointed person on this planet, some of them are gone, dead, but if you still walking and breathing, you don't have to be walking, you breathing on this planet and you want his anointed, tell everybody to step the fuck back. Because let me tell you who's going to come after you when you mess with one of them. Not only are those earthly angels, they're on the physical realm. I'm just to take you to church. The earthly angels on the earth realm, the physical, aka the physical realm, they gonna come after you. The people that really love them, okay, probably can handle them. Like, tell them to have a seat. I don't know. They ain't supposed to let nobody mess with you. Then you have those ancestors. Ooh-hoo-wee. Here we go. That would be my mother. See, it's people in the family that thought that my mother loved them more than she loved me because she and I, what? Doesn't mean you have to get along. Don't get it twisted. My mother loved my funky, nasty, dirty drawers when I wore them. Ding! And we didn't get along. We knew we didn't get along. But nobody was supposed to F with my mother. And no one was supposed to F with her daughter. We knew that. Hands down, 10 toes down. Okay? The anointed on this planet have a purpose. No bragging. I had to cook. Because you do sit down one day and say, 4205 in. I don't mess with nobody. Wait a minute. Something's going to come out of this. Something has to come out of this. Because I don't mess with anyone. Also, when you got people that just can be, they don't even know you. They don't even have to know you at all. They can just see you. And a demon can get inside someone already in them. And a demon can approach that person. Or a person that has a demon over them. Okay. Possessed. Okay. But possessed would be like the Exorcist movie. That only happens 10%. Okay. Demons don't usually possess a person. They are manipulators of coercion. What you mean? Demons cannot tell you what to do. God gives everyone choice. I'm sorry, I just speak the truth. But what a demon does do, what their purpose is to coerce you, to help to make that whatever you was thinking come to fruition. Go on, do it, girl. Y'all seen it where you got some people have the angel on one shoulder in cartoons and stuff, and they have the devil on the other shoulder. That's what that means. The angel is telling you not to do it. But that devil on the other side, that demon is, go on, girl. You ain't gonna, go on, boy. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Blah, 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 blah. And then you turn and say, you know what? You might be right. You go ahead and commit a sin. That's the purpose of demons. Demons can't make you do anything. Only about 10 or 10% or less of the people that have demons on them. This is usually schizophrenia. Ooh-wee. This is usually paranoia. Or people that have multiple personality disorder. Where 1 minute, and I'm not even talking about people, what is that they supposed to have? You know what you are, I didn't even believe it, but I realized later, one of my brothers, I think, had it. You know, when you could be talking to somebody and all of a sudden you just flip the script. That's supposed to be normal, but you can get a check for it. Okay. No, I'm talking about MPD, multiple personality disorder. Like that person can have Sybil. Look up Sybil, y'all. Look up the movie Sybil. I think it was a movie called Sybil. Look Sybil up, Sybil. Or Sibyl. Okay, just look up Sybil. Sybil had over 100 personalities or something like that. Documented. No joke. And it's a movie about her. It's an old school movie about Sybil. True. That's a possession of a human. That's possession, where demons have possessed a person. The Exorcist, demon had possessed her. Linda Blair, who played Reagan in the movie The Exorcist. She was possessed by a demon. That rarely happens. In other words, she had no control over her body, her urination. She had no control over anything because she was possessed by a demon. That's a rarity. But it happens. The anointed, you guys, is who you need to be afraid of. Because, as I was saying, just like if you're a gang stalking victim, it doesn't mean that you are a targeted individual. Same goes for the chosen as opposed to the anointed. Just because you're chosen does not mean that you are one of God's anointed. We have a mission, and we must complete that mission before we get off this planet, regardless of what that mission is. Okay, Ski? That's the difference. Anointed is chosen. Chosen does not necessarily mean you're one of his anointed. You're protected, don't get me wrong. Anointed, to get back to who protects anointed, his anointed. Oh boy, I stopped at the archangel, the ancestors. Let's talk about the archangels. Ooh-hoo-wee. You can't mess with one of, are you serious? Who would even, or what? You come out messing with one of his chosen and they haven't done a damn thing to you. You dead. Because there's a lot of, I'm chosen. And then they go and well, you might be chosen. Okay, yeah. I've even said chosen. I don't even like to use, I don't like the, but then I said anointed. There we go. Makes a big difference. Because I am. I see things that y'all don't, y'all have no clue. I'm so used to it now that oh, okay, there's two nice dragonflies that's right in front of me right now, 360 vision. Okay, they can see the back and the front and the side, but there's two baby dragonflies right in front of me, literally right here in front of me, and we're looking at each other like this. But it was just one initially who, when I got closer to it, went over to the side and waited. Here comes the other two, the twins, looking right at me. Like this, y'all. Seriously. I'm like, what do y'all want? And her just walked outside for no fucking reason. I'm in the kitchen. Or I could have been back here, I don't remember how. And just walked outside, walked downstairs. And greeting me at the bottom of the stairs was a baby dragonfly. I was up here distraught, sad. So God said, okay, come here. I want you to come outside. This is hindsight. Go outside and go down them stairs. I'm going to show you just how protected you are. And when I saw that one dragon, baby, beautiful, just little baby dragonfly at the bottom of the stairs. Let me tell y'all something about a dragonfly, as he did, or as she did. Dragonflies have 360 degree sight. You can't hit a dragonfly if you wanted to, because they're going to see you from the side. They're going to see you from the back, the other side, or the front. That's why they dart. When you come out of the dragonfly, they get away. You could be behind one, and you can hardly ever catch them unless, now if they want you to catch them, they will let you catch them because they know that you're chosen. They know you're not going to harm them. But no, you can't. So when I saw this dragonfly at the bottom of the steps, looking right at me, it let me come to the bottom of the steps, and we're literally staring at each other. Right here in my head, eye to eye. I'm like, what? So when I got closer to it, it moved over to my right. But guess who came after that? 2 baby dragonflies on the same level, same height, side by side, and they stared at me. I was so sad that day. Right here in this apartment. And I can't explain to you, 5044 in, the calmness that came over me. And this is what God said to me, or they said, this is the message I got from them. Kimmy, don't worry about anything. You are highly protected. Did you see that butterfly that charged after that moth that was trying to land on you? Charged. I'm talking. Shoo! Butterfly, that moth wasn't letting it go. Trying his best to land on me. I'm doing this. Trying his best. I'm moth. Come on now. Trying his best to land on me. Moths are supposed to be of evil as well. This butterfly came out of nowhere, y'all. I'm telling you, this was more than one butterfly with the moth story. More than one. This butterfly came out right back here on the balcony. Butterfly came out the blue like a jet and charged after the moth. Literally. And it was as if the moth knew what it was, why it was there. Because the moth flew off and tried to get away. Guess what chased after that moth? That damn butterfly. When it went this way, and I'm looking at it, when the moth went that way and dashed that way, the butterfly went that way. Y'all, that's abnormal. That is abnormal. And you think I'm questioning whether, y'all, I got so much stuff. You think I'm questioning my anointedness? Yes, I was initially like, why me, God? Why you choose me? I don't have much. I've had everything taken from me. My kids don't support me. Why? And he said, that's exactly why. I got to go. Y'all, stay prayed up. God know your story before you even know your story. And I'm going to tell you, why do anointed people get attacked? It comes with the territory. Don't you know Satan knows your destiny, what God has for you, when he's going to give it to you? And the reason for that, why would God let Satan know when something is supposed to come to me? The answer is simple. Because we all have choice. How you going to handle that? Anointed or not? I want to see how you going to handle that. I made you one of my anointed. You one of my chosen. How you going to handle it when the enemy comes at you, regardless of what I made you? You have choice. It's still there. I could have been anointed and went on and committed suicide. They didn't touch me. I touched myself. I took myself out. Y'all see that? So I'm going to go 54:23 in. Y'all stay prayed up, because I'm going to tell you, man, it's hard out here. You got devils riding. Y'all, I got so many videos to post. It's not even. And then my videos, some of them been stolen off my YouTube channels. These are usually the ones, because see, they can't post my videos anymore. They losing money. You know, you're supposed to basically post every day, right? If you can, right? That's how you make your money. That's one of the things they tell you. I have videos that didn't even have my Cash App on it. So now that I'm making videos with my Cash App, they can't splice those videos because I keep showing my Cash App. So they can't copy them, do anything to them. So for about 3 weeks, since I've been doing this, showing my Cash App, 3 or 4 weeks or less, they haven't made any money. So what they're doing in order to they were just posting them up on another platform. Now, in order to do that, they got to literally take that video and edit it. They hotter than a firecracker. So whomever that is that was copying my stuff and putting it on another channel, I sure hate it. Because from this day forward and days before, I'm going to always put my Cash App or something to show you guys this is me. Now, you want to get paid, send it to my Cash App. Because they're going to see that your Cash App, y'all mention your Cash App in your videos. I mean, you could just, I wouldn't mention it in the video. I would just show it, but of course I mention mine. But the purpose of that is because, that's going to block them. That's going to block them from stealing your stuff, because guess what? 1,000 people on that other platform under Kimmy Wyatt, but it's a private account. You got 1,000 people under Kimmy Wyatt, and I haven't even posted one video on this platform. Ooh, wait till I get over there, y'all. Wait till I get over there. Some of those same people are on my YouTube channel and taking content, never posting on anything, never posting a comment, never liking a video, just stealing. Because I'm the shiznit. No, the shiznit is a place. I'm the shit, yeah. I work hard at what I do. So they're sitting back reaping the benefits with 1,000 people on another platform under Kimmy Wyatt, not K-I-M-M-E, capital K-I-M, capital M-E, spelled just like how I spelled mine. I'm like, who the hell is this Kimmy Wyatt with 1,000 people? Sent them a message, haven't gotten a response from them yet. I'm like, who is this? Because I haven't posted anything on this platform. Yeah. No messages from them. I caught them. And I'm putting Cash App on their house. So they just can't go around stealing my content anymore. Because the account that they have that is associated with the fake account, it could be Cash App, it could be Zelle, it could be whomever. The account that they have where they accept money is totally different than what's in the video. That's a red flag. So they're hotter than a firecracker. I shut their shit down effortlessly. But guess what? Don't even know how the thought came in my head until I did that video, the first video like this. And y'all didn't know this, but I'm like, wait a minute. I'm still talking, but I'm like, damn. It dawned on me, it hit me. Came from God. They can't, if I got that up there, that means they can't copy my stuff. They can copy it, but they're not going to post it. Gotta go, y'all. Let me get out of here because people are asleep. And I apologize for this being 3 videos. But now I can unplug it. But my phone wasn't charged up all the way. It was charged up all the way earlier. And I used it, so it went down. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys so much for your support. Check out video 1 and 2 if I don't combine them, which I'm probably not going to combine. Also, post your comments, you guys. In order to post a comment, you have to be logged in, and you have to have subscribed to the channel. But as I said earlier in one of the other videos, or this one, I kept clicking the button on a different phone that I had never gone to my YouTube channel on, and I was clicking the button to post a comment. I wasn't going to post a comment. I was just clicking the button. It wasn't going anywhere. I was like, oh, okay, so you've gone into mod rewrites, which I knew they was going to do. Give them a little time. You've actually gone in my mod rewrites and stopped, because I'm saying in my video, you can't post a comment on my videos unless you are a subscriber. In other words, this is a hacker. Anything you do that's stopping them from making money, hackers are about money. They're going to counteract that and do something that's because they're pissed off that you have blocked them. You figured something out. You're blocking their evil attempts, so they can't make any money. So I tell you what, since you said in your video that the only way people can post on a comment on your videos is that they have to be a subscriber. Okay, so what I'm fixing to do, I'm fixing to stop people from subscribing or posting comments, period. That's, look at video 1, look at video 2. That's going into your mod rewrites. Stuff in the background that you don't see that can be done to manipulate your information. So anyway, your channel, your page, if it's on social media, your channel, if it's on social media, your stuff, not anyone else's. Now they're messing with other people too, but you're targeted. So I'm going to go, you guys. Much love you guys so much. I'm going to go look at a couple of videos, okay? So, hasta la vista, Buenos Aires, buenas noches, arrivederci, au revoir, salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Ciao bella, ciao bello. Smooches gotta go. Send that letter. Look at the first video to Neil Mohan. He's over YouTube. He's a chief executive officer over YouTube. Write it out and get a stamp. Okay, you may have not have been to the post office in years, because some of us don't have to go now. Online, everything's online. But take the opportunity to go to the post office and buy at least one stamp, and then get an envelope, or you can buy an envelope already with a stamp on it. And what you're gonna do is write him a letter. We have to go back to doing stuff how it used to be, y'all. Some things anyway. It's getting bad. It's getting that bad. And send that letter and make sure you put on the envelope to be opened by addressee only. What you're doing with that letter is letting him know what's going on with your account, what's going on with my account, if you don't mind. Make sure you be careful. Make sure you put my my channels on there. Okay. You can even say, additionally, this woman is having problems with blah, 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 with her account too, or if you specifically know what the problems are. And trust me, Neil Mahan is the CEO. He does not want to look bad. He does not want to look bad, because that's a lawsuit. If more of us complain about what's going on in the background, that's a bona fide, certified YouTube lawsuit. And someone, because they can tell who logged in. This is why I say hackers are some of the smartest when it comes to doing manipulative stuff, but they're some of the dumbest when it comes to their tactics. Don't you know they can go in there and see who that was, what employee, if it's an employee, who that was in that account at a specific time, a specific date? You that dumb? If it's a hacker on the outside that's hacking into the infrastructure, don't you know they can tell that was a hacker that did that? You that dumb? You that dumb? Okay. Yeah, you that dumb. Gotta go, you guys. If I missed something, it'll be a pinned comment. Product listing. If you want a product listing, please send an email, and that information, like I said, is below. But other than that, you guys, I'm trying to see if I said everything. This video will be coming up soon. Go ahead and handle these if you're having, especially number one, if you're not having those types of problems with spam calls. Don't worry about 1, but 2, definitely go ahead and get it started, getting your annual credit report, and I will tell you guys what to do with that. Okay, ski. All right. So bye, you guys. I thank you guys for your support. Oh, tips and orders. Send me an email after you do that. Okay. Just say, Kimmy, I sent you $2. Kimmy, this is what I want to order. Yeah, my victory dust video, by the way, that I just did, my victory dust, not the victory bath where you see me with a towel around me, but my victory dust video that I just did on the victory dust and skin or the oil video is gone off of my YouTube channel. Where is it? Some shorts where I'm looking, makeup on, I'm looking pretty good. Why they got it? Why is it grayed out? You know, the picture, like, however, whatever someone's doing, the still photo, you know, you could be doing anything. And so people would click it, you know, with the title, like, okay, I need to see this. Yeah, why was the still photo where I'm damn sexy? Why is it grayed out? Oh, I'm not talking about I didn't have any clothes on. It's grayed out. Like, see, these are things they can do in the background. This is manipulating the HTML, there you go, of your channel. HTML, the hypertext markup language, how you will see certain things on a page or website page or whatever. Yeah, so if we don't want her face to show, really, I could be doing anything. Okay, it's generated by YouTube. Then we're gonna put gray right there and cover her up so people can't see her. Bye, y'all. They can't stand me. I'm like, I would have known if I was messing with somebody like that. I need to back the fuck up and leave them alone. Okay, gotta go. Bye.